Hello, my beautiful, universal, amazing soul family. I am super grateful to have you here today. Today, we're going to jump into some things that are upcoming in the next 24 hours. So, how should we prepare? Things that are upcoming in the next 24 hours. So how should we prepare? We're looking for greatness, abundance, definitely a new level, because you are on hype vibrations and we are here to uplift you and raise your frequency. So let's get into it. I am not going to be using any stones today. We're going to get right into it. And I will be doing a 3-card spread. And I'll also be tapping into an amazing higher self, higher frequency, higher power inside of all of us. Tapping into it for us to receive a beautiful message. I will also be giving you 2 messages. I'll give you one intuitively that I get directly from reading the beautiful tarot cards, and also the one directly from the book, so that you can have duality. You can have double insight to give you a full collective. And I absolutely love that when reading tarot. So let's begin. Beautiful, amazing, very I wanted to go again. Very happy to see you again. 3-card spread, and we're looking for the question that is, what can we expect in the next 24 hours, and how can we move with it, or what to look forward to doing with it? We're going to take a deep breath in, hold it for 4 seconds, and release. And shake off anything that may have been holding you. You may belch, you may pass some gas, your bone may make a noise or movements. That's perfectly fine. You may hear your stomach move, or even you may feel an itch, or maybe feel the need to swallow some spit, just like I did. Those are releasing things. Those are things that we're letting go, so that we can receive this message 100% fully and deliver it to you guys perfectly. So let's begin. 3-card spread. What can we expect for pile number 1, please, in the next 24 hours? Pile number 2. And how can we move? And we have pile number 3. What can we expect in the next 24 hours, and how can we move using it? Oops, okay. Let's begin with pile number 1. I'm gonna lift you up. Pile number 2, lifting you up. And pile number 3, we're lifting you up. Go ahead and feel directly what type of energy is being pulled to you. Which deck, pile, or pile, as you will. Which pile is calling you? Which pile is calling you? Is it pile 1, 2, or 3? Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Pile number 1, we're going to begin. What can we expect for pile number 1 in the next 24 hours? And how should pile number 1 move? And this is, again, going to be a general read. Pile number 1, you can expect progress in whatever you're doing, because today you're giving thanks. you're connecting, you're giving thanks because there is things that are definitely moving greatly for you. And of course, we see that there's a huge transition happening for you in the next 24 hours. And the cards that we have is the Eight of Crystals for dedication and progress, the beautiful buffalo. We also have the Six of Crystals for synergy and gratitude, these beautiful meerkats. And of course, the Six of Feathers for transition and insight. I hope pile number one, you're ready to receive this intuitive message. The buffalo is very earthy and very grounded. So whatever, again, you are embarking on, I instantly want you to keep going because you're going to receive exactly what you're looking for. Have you ever heard of the term, if you see, or what you, how can I say it? It is, if you seek, you shall find, something around those areas, because there are a lot of them. But if you seek it, you will find it. And no matter that's a job that you're going on, a goal, a specific milestone that you be hitting, maybe you're losing weight, or you're eating right, or maybe you stopped a bad habit, you're doing it, keep going. It could also be you no longer are, hanging out with other friends that you used to hang out with, or it may even be other energies that you may have let go, and you're now embarking toward this new path. Great job for you, pile number one. And because the Six of Crystals is also a earthy card, we have these two beautiful meerkats, and what I see is that both of them are working together. The thing about meerkats is that they actually work together. They do not let their family member, or even their what is that, the friends, because they also have some friends, but it's a little rare, but they do have friends from other packs that they do make, but majority it is their family, and they're always looking out for their family. So if a family member actually sees some type of danger, guess what? They're gonna make a sound, and that sound is gonna announce that throughout the whole entire specific land zone in which they live. They live in prairies and desert-like areas. They also live in great abundant areas, which is definitely what you're going to be on that frequency. And the reason I say that is because this card here is just sending me the message saying that you are definitely here working with a group of team, and that you're thankful for them. Because if this meerkat is dozing off, if you see them, they're looking upon the skies, but this meerkat is kind of looking at us. They're looking at two specific things. So if maybe I run towards it, they're gonna go ah and make a sound, and everybody's gonna be like, oh no, something is over in this area. So they're grateful for each other. They're like, thank you, because I probably didn't see them because I was looking over there, right? So let's go ahead and tap into this huge insight that I'm getting with the dragonfly. And the reason I see this is because I don't know, I see a dragonfly hovering above the water, but it's actually like in the back, it's a reflection of a sun to me. So I can definitely see the intuitive one, because we're on the actual whenever I see anything glowing, we're on the actual I want to say, what is the right words? It's like a deeper glow, or like if someone wants to say you're using your inner sense. Those are the things that are actually there. Maybe your sixth sense, your intuitive, your real deep way of thinking. And I also get that because a dragonfly is hovering above the water, and I kind of see a little star thingy up here, that could possibly be the destination in which the dragonfly may land and post their eggs. And the reason I say eggs, because I know some of you may have also been embarking upon a relationship, but now you're working with someone who y'all are working together, and you're grateful for them. And the transition, and I get eggs here. Again, this is a general read, so I'm going to give you more than one message that I see here, because I know everybody don't live in the same household. Everybody's name is not the same, right? So I can see, again, this dragonfly, if you're getting ready to lay eggs or give birth, or maybe you may even be nurturing new ideas. And that's what I really mean by laying eggs, or I should have said sowing seeds. But I definitely get a lot of messages. So the way you get the message, please understand it. So we definitely have this huge transition. The dragonfly comes from the water and spends most of its time in the water before it reaches a certain point in its life cycle where it will take to the skies. I love that. Pile number one, because I can definitely feel that no matter what it is that you're embarking on, you were staying focused, you were staying determined. You actually started to work with someone, because it wouldn't show one meerkat here. If you were by yourself, it would show one meerkat, but it also shows two. So we definitely can see that you're working with someone, and you're grateful for them. That's awesome. That's perfect. The transition here that I see is, this is the transitional, or the Six of Feathers. This is the transitional. Maybe it was a mindset that one of you may had, or maybe it was a different team that you were on, and you're now tapping deeply into that better source, that better light, that better mindset. So good on you, pile number one. I'm super excited that you were here to actually receive this read. I'm now going to give you the read directly from the book so that you can have an overall perspective. I think duality is the best. So I'm going to start here with the Eight of Crystals for dedication and progress. The message here is a strong and stable buffalo walking in their sacred path, embarking upon their journey with dedication, devoted to putting all their efforts into reaching their destination. The buffalo is full of steam and is ahead on the road to glory. Their commitment is provided to be worthwhile. They're here to remind you, even though your work seems tedious, just keep going. Be adaptable, develop your craft, and plan your moves with vigilance and care. Know that you will be met with success. Keywords here: effort, dedication, progress, confidence, adaptability, craftsmanship, and strength. I absolutely love that reading for you, pile number one. Then we have the beautiful meerkats here for the Six of Crystals and synergy, gratitude. Peaceful and social, the meerkat watches out for their community. They're a creature of kinship whose harvests success by working along others. Meerkat knows that by combining resources and idea, balance can be maintained in a greater collective. Meerkat is your guide in establishing the spiritual power required to help you guide people along their pathway. You are thoughtful and caring by nature, and even the smallest gesture of kindness can make the biggest difference. Work from the heart, merge talents to reach goals, reveal in warmth and accomplishments that comes from producing things that inspire. Keywords here: gratitude, generosity, synergy, kindness, balance, abundance, and accomplishments. Then we have the beautiful dragonfly here for the Six of Feathers. So Six of Feathers, we have the dragonfly for transition and intuition. The dragonfly is an ambassador of change and transcendence. I love that. They are your guide to rising above illusions in a world, and now taking you into a light and healing one. Dragonfly urges you to kickstart the changes necessary in order to move forward. Ride the winds of change. Allow yourself to break free from turbulent pasts and move into a more positive future. A solution is on the horizon. The progress of healing has begun, so believe in yourself and your new sense of purpose. Focus on where you want to be. A new perspective will charge your vitality. In moving through the midst of change, you will find your true power. Keywords here: transition, healing, motion, resolution of difficulties, and insight. I absolutely love that for you, pile number one. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I look forward to actually reading another question, give you another question, give you any other type of reading. If you get, again, if you love, excuse me, again, if you love this video, go ahead and drop you love it in the chat box, and also drop what you're grateful for today, because I can see that you're on a very positive outcome, and this is definitely what you've been looking for. So thank you, pile number one. Take care. Hello, pile number two. Super excited to have you here. Happy and grateful. Let's begin. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Perfect. So what can we expect for the next 24 hours to maybe take place for pile number two? What can we expect in the next 24 hours for pile two? What can we expect to take place? And how should we move? Because that's the main thing. How should we move? Again, I'll be giving you two messages, an insightful one that I see and receive from the card, as well as the one directly from the book, so that you can have an overall perspective. I believe duality is the best way whenever you're reading tarot. And again, this is a general read, so pile number two, let's begin. How should we move with this information? Balance and harmony. We have temperance here, the beautiful zebra. Anytime you see a zebra, you will know that they have stripes, and their stripes are literally, it kind of looks like they're all the same, but that is false. They all have their own identity, and each and every one of them can identify themselves, and they move harmonious inside of their beautiful herd or their collective area. I want you to remember to move harmonious. It is okay to know that things that don't serve you, you can remove those things from your circle or your existence. You can just let them know, hey, you know, I don't want to engage in that anymore. I'm changing myself. Thank you so much. Let that stuff go. I don't know why this is popping up, but it is. And I want to send this message to whoever that it is connecting to. And I believe that's pieces of you, pile number two. Let those old things go, and it is okay to look forward to the sun, to the bright area. As you can see, the beautiful zebra is looking towards the sun. And I can definitely sense you're looking toward a brighter future, and that's absolutely perfect for you, pile number two, because you deserve it. Now, with this information, how should we move? We have the koala here for the Hermit card for contemplation and wisdom. Every time I see the koala, I know that the koala, of course, sleeps in the trees all the way at the top, but the Hermit card is definitely something to remind yourself to come in and collect yourself with, like an actual hermit crab. But I'm happy they didn't put the hermit crab up here, because that would be way too literal. But the koala actually sleeps for a very long time up in the trees. They can actually sleep up there, and they also eat, wow, they also eat poisonous leaves. From what I remember, they eat poisonous leaves, and they're able to lick it on themselves. From what I remember, I love animals, and I definitely remember that. They put it on themselves to prevent fleas and ticks, you know, getting on them. So The Hermit here is definitely giving me time to come back and collect your thoughts. It is okay that some people may say, oh, this thing is poisonous. We don't want this type of thing around. But for you, it's giving you shelter. Wow, that's very deep, pile number 2. I can see it. That is okay for you. That is definitely okay. This 24 hours that is upcoming for you, you're definitely here to move with balance. Protect yourself. And it is okay if other people think, oh, this is not how I would do it. That is okay because you are here by yourself. Self-growth is literally needed. Self-develop is needed in order to take you exactly to where you want to be. The Empress, for beauty and abundance. We have the beautiful hare or rabbit. Any way you see it, but I like to say hare. Bless you. The Hermit is giving me, again, center yourself with things that are bringing you balance and harmony. No longer with those old dark thoughts, those old dark energies. And we know those dark energies are the negative ones. The Hermit is here to tell you, you have an inner self to protect. So protect that inner self and don't play any games with it because you have literally one life to live. Make sure that you remember that your end result is always going to end in beauty and abundance because you've changed from the old, no longer serving you past to a now beautiful, abundant one in which you've always dreamt you deserve to have. And you really deserve it. So pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed that intuitive reading. I'm going to go ahead and read directly from the book so you can get a overall perspective. And wow, pile number 2, I forgot to mention you have 3 major arcana. And those are big things. Those are big cards. So good on you, pile number 2. I'm absolutely grateful that you're here watching this video, receiving this amazing message. So we have the Zebra for temperance, balance, and harmony. Zebra pilots the harmony of the opposites. Self-discipline, they will show you how to find balance, how to face problems with the air of calm. As with the stripes, the yin-yang duality of the opposites bring forth the ability to maintain the balance. They want you to recognize challenges are change for growth and to know that opposing forces will enable you to see a deeper truth. I love that. A brighter clarity. They will show you how to better pace yourself. I love that as well, in order to make the best decision. Consider your next step and pace yourself. As new situations have time to arise, take time to adapt by healing receptive thoughts in harmony with where your higher power is. Healing takes place as you correct these imbalances. I love this. Keywords here: balance, harmony, healing, moderation, connection, cooperation, and patience. Pile number 2, I hope this is definitely giving you some deeper insight. So we also have the Hermit here, the koala, for contemplation and wisdom. A beacon of well-being, koala is your guide in acquiring the rest needed to regroup and renew. Seek truth and the wisdom from within as you illuminate the way. Calm and observant, the koala stills the mind so that they may reach higher wisdom. In solitary retreats, it gives them the time and space necessary for introspection. Koala engages and encourages you to slow down and step away from distractions of the world. Take your time, gather your thoughts, find that inner balance. The answers that you seek are already within. Keywords here: contemplation, observation, wisdom, inner balance, solitude, learning, and meditation. I literally love that for you, pile number 2. And I hope it's coming clearer and clearer. The Empress for the beautiful rabbit or hare. For beauty and abundance, embodying divine energy. The rabbit's world is growing from love and beauty. They are an emissary of simple pleasures and a guardian of safety and trust. Now begins a period of abundance through the compassion spirit of the rabbit. The energy of the rabbit will assist you in nourishing the birth of new ideas and create a beautiful life for yourself. I love that. With patience and fine rewards, it will be reaped. Expect great outcomes. Pile number 2. I hope this is super, super duper clear. Keywords here: creative, growth, beauty, abundance, comfort, sensuality, fertility, patience, and compassion. I hope this was a beautiful read for you, pile number 2, giving you duality, the intuitive, and the message from the books. Make sure in your next 24 hours you move with harmony and balance. You take time to collect what it is that you really want to focus on. Know that that inner wisdom is within you, because your beautiful outcome is already here. Beauty and abundance, whether that is your newest experience in business, in love, in learning, success, and traveling. I wish you a great 24 hours. I wish you a great life, pile number 2. And I will see you in the next beautiful reading. Take care and be well. Also, before you go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave one thing that you're grateful for in the column box below. Thank you. Take care. Hey, pile number 3, super excited to have you here. I'm totally excited to have this reading for you today. Question is, how should we move in the next 24 hours? What can we expect in the next 24 hours to happen? And how should we operate with this information? So let's go ahead and start pile number 3. Ooh, I will be giving you a double read. One for the intuitive, the message that I get directly from the cards, and also I'll give you one directly from the book so that you can have duality. I believe when reading tarot, duality is the best so that you can get an overall message. And again, there are multiple people who are watching this video, so it is a general read, okay? I breathe in and I exhale, and I love when the person that I'm reading, when it's a one-on-one or even a group reading, when we breathe in and exhale, we shake off and let go of all of those old things that hold us back, and we're open to new perspectives in life. And I feel like that may be coming for you. Perfect. So what can we expect the next 24 hours for pile number 3? And how should we move with this information? The beautiful raven for justice, truth, and clarity. What I can sense here automatically is that this raven is definitely carrying, it looks, this flower kind of looks like a phone, an old back in the day telephone. So maybe it may, for you, pile number 3, you may be having to make a phone call to someone, or maybe have to drop off some information on the phone. It could also be that there are specific things that are going to be told to you on the phone. And you want to make sure that you get those things clear and as clear as day, because what I can see is, as this beautiful card portrays here. It is illuminating the entire body of this beautiful raven. And I can see that they can see past all of the things that are behind or beside them. You ever notice that when things are crowded and you have a specific goal or you have something specifically that you want to do and there's so much things happening in your life, there's usually some reason for that. It's a distraction that you can possibly go past without having to deal with XYZ. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna recommend that here, if there are anything that is holding you back or you feel like it's holding you back, like some type of obstacle, I want you to think about it first. What is my goal before I even think about these obstacles? What is my actual goal? That's the message that I'm getting here as well. Pile number 3. What is your actual goal that you're trying to accomplish in your life? Whether it's for schooling, you want to accomplish, you want to get the schooling done, and you now want to go into your first career, and you really want to tap into that field. I want you to really think again about what it is that you want. Like, what is it that you actually want? You may even think that you have to go to a specific source of person to get your information. Mind you, that person doesn't know, and you have to get it from someone else, or someone else is just going to give you that information when you least expect it. That's the message that I'm also getting here. And then there's another one that's saying, with what I already know, I want to share this with someone. I want to share this with someone. That's what it is. That's also what it is, what I see. This is awesome, pile number 2. So I want you to move, and again, this is a general read for each of you. I want you to move with clarity. What is it that you really want in this situation? Do you want to help people? Do you want to say something that you should have said to someone a long time ago? Do you actually want to get over those obstacles that you probably thought were in your way that's actually not in your way? You just need a little bit of clarity. This is the thing I want you to move with. The next 24 hours, move with clarity, because King of Shells, beautiful. King of Shells, we have the seahorse for harmony and integrity. We want you to move with clarity, because during storms, which is perfect, and this is exactly what I felt. During storms, I just couldn't say it until a card flipped over. That's so, oh wow, I love it. During storms, the seahorse actually can hold on tight to a specific latch, or not a latch, a latch on to any specific seaweed, or it may even be driftwood, branches in the water, or maybe a piece, I'm not too sure if they hang on coral, but maybe a piece of actual grass. Whatever it is, you can see they're definitely around in this place, and they know that deep down they won't get washed away. So no matter, and I actually could see a whirlwind behind this beautiful seahorse. I can just see it. It's like, and I can also see that the plants, most of them are actually rotating up here, but these are still. So maybe during all of that commotion that you were expecting, finding clues to the truth, finding clues to what was once unseen is now going to be washed and blown away. That's what I get here with the King of Shells. Integrity and harmony. This is a card for me anytime I see a beautiful seahorse, and because it's kings, I think of the male. They are the actual ones who give birth. So they endure holding the eggs during the storms. They've endured, just the time of protecting their young during the time that they had them. And at the end of it, guess what? They were no longer all together. Gave birth, and they just went around their way. Started to live their life, but they held as the king of the sea because they were able to do that. And this can definitely, I don't want this to be sexist. I want this to go for duality. You're able to hold whatever eggs, and eggs are not necessarily eggs as in, oh, you're giving birth to young. Now it can be you're giving birth to young, but it also can be you're giving birth to new ideas. You're giving birth to brand new ideas that were once in treacherous areas. You found that clarity. You made that call. You got it through. You got your word across. And now you're roaming the seas. You're roaming in your domain with true harmony that you are who you are. And it is okay to be who you are. Don't let those old vines and weeds try to hold you back, because the storms will come. Pile number 3. So in the next 24 hours, make sure once you find that clarity and truth, or provide that clarity and truth, and you're in that specific field, know that this is actually going to bring you balance. This is bringing you that wholesome energy again, to ride off into the air. To ride off into the air. We have 5 of feathers here. Strategy and resilience. Keep it. This, first of all, this armadillo is very tough. So they can get bit up and roll into a ball, and you can't even hurt them. Very tough. So we want you to know that during your next 24 hours, truth and clarity, whether it's coming or given, it is okay to move in harmony after the storms are, because you're going to see through those paths. You're able to hold on during the weeds of you're able to hold on to the weeds during the storm. And know that your outcome is great, because the armadillo is definitely not the one to play with. And when I say that, like literally, the tigers can't get into it, the lions can't get into it. They literally don't get bothered by anyone, and they live literally in abundant areas. They eat all of the insects they can. They eat, those spiders that you're probably scared of. So that's your friend, right? And I think the message here is just saying, because you've given truth and you provided clarity, or you've received the truth, and now you're getting clarity to a situation or situations that were in the past, it is okay to move more, not so hostile, but again, have some more, integrity to stand on yourself. Stand not on yourself as in weak, but stand on yourself as tall, because you are resilient. And now move with that strategy, because this is exactly what you wanted, pile number 3. You wanted it. And maybe this message directly was truth to provide you with the harmonious balance that you were ready to be resilient and take your life to the next level. Because these 24 hours is yours. So use it the best way. I'm going to jump right into the book and give you just a very nice overview of these specific cards. So we have the Justice card for the beautiful red. Oh, excuse me. That is a crow. For the beautiful crow. At the portal of shadow and light, the seen and unseen, crow holds the gift of ancient wisdom and sacred laws. Sharp perception illuminates the core of truth. The crow is able to discern what is fair and stands on guard to ensure such fairness is fulfilled. As a bringer of clarity, the crow will assist you towards your spiritual self-awareness. In standing in your personal integrity, you will awaken your authentic self. Balance is a continuous process on the road of adjustment, weighing decisions carefully as you bring everything back into balance. You are an orchestra of your life. Consider yourself all actions taken as your thoughts and actions shape your future. I love that. Keywords here: truth, clarity, balance, thoughts, self-examination, adjustments, cause and effect, and responsibility. I hope that really resonated with you, just to help it sink in just a little bit deeper. We also have the King of Shells for harmony and integrity, the Seahorse. With full trust in their own counsel, Seahorse transport messages from divine source. A visionary, they carry nourishing instincts. Seahorse anchors themselves by balancing their emotion through sheer willpower, helping them get through the most turbulent of storms. Enjoy the power of acclamation, while compassion assists. Deal with sensitive issues and challenge situations. Challenging situations, Seahorse enjoys a harmonious environment and works hard to keep it that way. Survey your position so that you may gain a clearer viewpoint. Allow the flow of the currents to guide you to the most opportune path when clearly shines a light best on your direction. When clarity shines, I'm like, what? When clarity shines a light on your best direction, remain focused on your destination. Keywords here: integrity, balance, visionary, stability, leadership, emotional intelligence, wisdom, kindness, and healer. I love that. Then we have the 5 of Feathers, the beautiful armadillo here. For strategy and resilience, armadillo brings gifts of protection and resilience. Has the ability to expand to borders of their comfort zone while protecting their inner boundaries. Armadillo's energy provides a shield against emotional harm. Be open to varied opinions, yet stay balanced with compromising your personal principles. Without compromising your personal principles. Wear your spiritual armor, yet choose your battles, knowing that you have the inner strength to move forward whenever the outcome. Conflict is a test of willpower. You can disagree and at the same time stand firmly for what you truly believe in. The face of adversity can bring a fresh perspective. Change in approach may be needed to manifest the desired results. Keywords here: overcoming challenge, strategy, integration, vitality, protection, patience, and acceptance. Pile number 3, I hope you love this reading. In the next 24 hours, whether you get messages that may be clear, you may hear the truth from someone telling you, or you may be the one to provide truth, make sure that you move with justice, move with clarity, and also have that knowing that no matter what the heck may spur up from this, you're going to get through that storm. You're going to get through that storm, so move with that stronger, higher self, that integrity with how you know you should move, which is harmonious. You know that it just doesn't feel right if something is in a turbulent storm for you too long. You're just like, listen, I like it the way it used to be, and if that used to be isn't what's best for me, and I get the message clear today or in the next 24 hours, then guess what? I'm going to move forward with this inside of my realm, right? Inside of your realm, but you're going to know that during that storm, it's going to be resolved, and no matter what, you're going to end out on top. So stay harmonious to yourself, your inner self, because you already know that this is you being resilient, you having that mindset of, I know that things just wasn't this. I want them to be this now. I'm gonna move in this. This is my strategy that I'm using. This is what I'm using, and I'm gonna stick to it. And I'm gonna follow my guide because I know exactly what it is that I just feel. It's just, I'm ready to get out of this storm. So you're gonna have a great new outcome, pile number 3. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see you in the next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, go ahead and comment what you're grateful for down below. And I look forward to seeing you in another reading again. Thanks, pile number 3. Take care.